Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra-bhashya-kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Shruti-smriti-purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat-pada Shankaram Loka-shankaram Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Hari Om. So we are in third verse of Sadhana Panchakam. Vakyarthascha vicharyatam Shrutishara Pakshas Samasriyatam Dustarkat Suviramyatam Shrutimatastarkonusandhiyatam Brahmasmiti vibhavyatam Aharahar Garvah Parichajyatam Deheham Matirujyatam Buddhajanaihi Vadah Parichajyatam. So we saw in the last class up to Srutimatah Tarkaha Anusandhiyata. So in this third verse, first line speaks about Shravanam, second line speaks about Mananam, right? And the third line, Brahmasmiti Vibhavyatam Aharahar Garvah Parichajyatam. This indicates Nididhyasanam. In Vedanta, there are only three sadhanas. Atmavare drashtavyaha, shrotavyo, manthavyo, nididhyasitavyaha. Atma has to be seen. Seen means understood, realized, awakened, experienced, whatever. Experience without experiencer. That's that state of realization. Achieved through what? Shravanam, Mananam and Nididhyasanam. So what is Nididhyasanam is indicated here. Here the meaning is Brahmasmiti Vibhavyatam. See, I am Brahman. Iti Vibhavyatam. Always be absorbed in the thought, in the attitude that I am Brahman. That is the meaning. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. See, people misunderstand, general people, not those who have studied Vedanta under a teacher. They say Aham Brahmasmi is translated as people, general common people. They complain. How can you say, how can you claim that I am God? See, Aham Brahmasmi is not equal to I am God. God is whom we refer to Ishvara. Ishvara has, who is Ishvara? Who is Sarvajñatva, Sarvavyapakatva, omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. The omnipresent, present everywhere, omniscient, all-knowing, right? So, omnipresent, omniscient, all these qualities Ishvara has. Omnipotent, all-powerful. But Jiva is not like that. So, we don't claim, I am that omnipotent God and all. That is Ishvara qualities. But essence of Ishvara, who is Ishvara? Shuddha Chaitanyam. And who is Jiva? Shuddha Chaitanyam. So Jiva Upadhi, if we removed, and Ishvara Upadhi also is kept aside, essentially what is there in Jiva is pure consciousness, and what is the true nature of Ishvara is unconditioned consciousness. So this consciousness is one and they are not two. So in one eternal consciousness, Ishvara and Jiva are two superimpositions. Ishvaratva is, Ishvara is God. So we don't say I am God, I am Brahman. In essence, I am the pure eternal consciousness. So that we have to again and again. And Vibhavyatam. One should absorb in the idea that I am Brahman firmly. This is understood only when we study scriptures from a teacher in a systematic manner. So again and again, mind again brings us back to the notion that I am everything other than Brahman. Oh, I am the body, I am the mind, I am frustrated jiva, I am sorrowful, I am not complete, I am this, I am that. So I don't claim that my essential nature as I am Brahman. I keep on talking about everything as me. I am this, I am that, except I am Brahman. Every other identification with many things I identify. So we are identified with many things. So our identification with all those things should be withdrawn. And again I must assert that I am Brahman. But this conviction is brought out. Otherwise, suddenly if somebody is asked, oh, you are Brahman, if he has not got that Vedanta samskara, he has not heard scriptures under a teacher systematically, he had not heard Shravanam from a teacher, he has not reflected, naturally he cannot accept it. The person says, no, it's impossible to say that I am Brahman or I am that supreme. In fact, I am Brahman is translated as I am God. So all such confusions are there. So only after Shravana and Mananam, the what you call Vagyarthasya Vicharyatam. So we should reflect on the meanings of the Upanishadic statements. That is possible only through Shravanam. Then Mananam. All that, opposite notions are systematically analyzed and deleted or rejected through logic that we saw in the last class. Then I get a doubt-free understanding and knowledge that yes, having understood the master, the teacher, and the scriptures, the Guru only speaks about scriptures. So Shastra and Guru both made me understand, essentially I am Brahman through Mahavakya Vichara. So having convinced that way, again and again absorbing ourselves in the thought that I am Brahman, I may slip in between, but till we get Sthita Pratishtita, the one whose prajna, consciousness is deeply rooted, saying that I am Brahman. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says that, one who is well established in the thought, one whose prajna or consciousness well established in the idea that I am Brahman, he is called Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna. We see in that second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Sthita Prajna Lakshanas. Who is Sthita Prajna? Bhagavan Shankaracharya explains. One who is very well established in the idea, very firmly, without any doubt. Nobody can bring him out of that thought, of that understanding that I am Brahman. He is deeply rooted in that. He is Sthita Prajna. So to practice, to establish oneself in that idea, I am Brahman firmly, is called Nididhyasanam. Think. So what is Nididhyasanam here? Didhyasa. Dhyatumicha. Nischayena. So Nischayena means without any doubt, with firm conviction. One who is established in the idea, I am Brahman. So in order to, mind again goes identified with other things, no, I must bring back again and again, assert myself, my divinity. And that process continuously when we do, it is called Nididhyasanam. See? So in Panchadashi, Bhagavan, our Vijayana so beautifully says, Tabhyam nirvichiketserthe chetasastapitasya ekata-natvam-etadhi Nididhyasana muchyate. Tabhyam means what? Through Tabhyam means through Shravana and Manana. Nirvichikitse arthe. Nirvichikitse arthe means in the meaning of the doubt-free understanding and the doubtless meaning. Nirvichikitsa. Vichikitsa is doubt. Nirvichikitsa, no doubt. Arthe in the firm meaning. A doubtless meaning. The meaning of the scriptures. And I have no doubt about it. So, when the doubtless meaning of the Mahavakya takes place, Chetasah Stapitasayat, and of the one whose mind is well established, Ekatanatvam. Ekatanatvam means what? One single pointed thought that There is no question of doubt in that. Seeing thought flow, single pointed thought flow, ekatanatvam. Absolutely, there is no question of the unity is achieved in that thought flow. That there is no doubt that I am Brahman. Ekatanatvam etadhi nididhyasana muchyate. This is called nididhya, ekatanatvam. After Saravana and Manana, when the mind is fully established, nirvichikitsayarthe chetasasthapitasya yat, and that firm understanding, firmly rooted in that understanding, is called nididhyasanam. So, whenever the mind goes out, again and again bring back the mind and assert myself, my divine nature. I am not this, neti neti, I am this. That assertion is called nididhyasanam. Think. So here another beautiful thing is what? Nididhyasanam is what? Vijatiya dehadi pratyaya rahita advitiya vastu sajatiya pratyaya pravaho nididhyasanam. See, Vijatiya dehadi pratyaya rahitaha. All those, streams of ideas, which are actually contrary to the truth. Vijatiya. Dissimilar thoughts. Vijatiya dehadi pratyaya. Deha adi, I am the body, thought. Pratyaya, thought. I am the body, one thought. I am the mind, another thought. I am hungry, I am angry, I am this, I am that. I am sukhi, I am dukhi. So, deha adi, vijatiya deha adi pratyaya rahitaha, advitiya vastu sajatiya pratyayaha. And there is one continuous, unbroken thought flow of that advitiya vastu, the one without a second. That knowledge, that Brahman, that is me, advitiya vastu, that single thought flow. So, same ideas are flowing continuously. Sajatiya vastu pravahaha. And this is called nididhyasanam. So it's the idea, the stream of ideas of the same kind. There is no doubt about it. I am that, I am that. And see, even though we have completed Shravana and Mananam, but the conviction has not taken place fully because mind is slipping again and again. So for this conviction alone, I need to do nididhyasanam. So beautiful. So therefore, what will happen that another, this sloka also says, where, how long we should do this, nididhyasanam and all that. So Bhagavan, our, Vijayar Muni so beautifully says, this is another sloka, very wonderful. He says that Vicharya pyapya aparokshena brahmatmanam na vetti chet aparokya avasanatvat bhuyo bhuyo vicharayet. Very beautiful sloka it says. It says, see, Vicharya api, having, even though after inquiry, when inquired, what is that? What is the nature of Tattva? What is the nature of Tvam? We said, no, Ishvara is Shuddha Chaitanyam minus Upadhi. Jiva is also Shuddha Chaitanyam minus Upadhi. Thus, after inquiry with the help of Shravana and Mananam, Vicharya, and also, although when inquired, after Shravana and Mananam, Vicharya api, Brahma Atmanam aparokshena na vetti chet. Aparokshana bhuti, it doesn't take place. Brahma Atmanam. That is, Brahman is me, I am that Brahman, Atma is Brahma, Brahman alone is Atma. This Brahma Atmanam na vetti chet. Even after inquiry, if this realization has not yet come about, that I am Brahman, then what is to be done? Aparoksha avasanatvat bhuyo bhuyo vicharayet. And till that experience, that understanding, that kind of, till we attain that aparoksha avasanatvat, inquiry should continue till we arrive at the culmination of direct knowledge, aparoksha anubhuti, immediate direct experience. Till one reaches this state, aparoksha avasanatvat bhuyo bhuyo vicharayet. This is called, avritti. First avritti, one side we completed. Again inquiry, again do inquiry. Continue the inquiry. Till one is really, because I have no doubts. Ravana, Manana clarified many things. I gained knowledge, doubts are removed. Now I am practicing that conviction. I want to establish in that idea that I am Brahman first. Aparokshanubhuti should take place. So till that aparoksha anubhuti, I must continue my inquiry. So beautiful. And then Bhagavan, where the Shankara Vidyarthi Muni says, Vicharayan amaranam naivatmanam labheta chet janmantare labhetaiva pratibandhakshaye sati. Vicharayan amaranam. Amaranam till the one attains his death, one reaches one's own death. One's death. Vicharayan. So inquiry is continued till one's death. Still, Naiva Atmana Labheta Chet. If one has not got this aparoksha anubhuti, direct, immediate experience that I am Brahman, then what? Janmantare labheta eva pratibandhakshaye sati. So you will definitely get, don't worry about it. Keep on doing it. That's sadhana. And janmantare, definitely in another life, self-realization will take place when pratibandhakshaye sati. When all the obstacles are removed, pratibandhakas means obstacles are removed. This realization takes place. So don't worry about it. Yoginamaiva kule bhavati, yoga brashto bijayate, all those things, thoughts are seen in Bhagavad Gita, 6th chapter. So therefore, my job is to continue my sadhana. After Shravana and Manana, keep on doing nididhyasana. Inquiry till aparoksha jnanam takes place. Oh, but aparoksha jnanam, that is direct, immediate experience, that conviction is not yet reached in this life. Nischayatmaka bhav has not yet reached. The nischaya, we have not reached that conviction completely. Don't worry. Even till that body dropped, you continue. Even at the time of death, you are still not yet realized the truth. No worries. Next life, you will achieve that after removing all obstacles. So nididhyasanam is that beautiful practice of coming back to our own assertion again and again. And because to claim that I am Brahman, I have no doubt. Why? Because I have completed my Shravana and Manana completely. So only that I should translate that Shravanam and Mananam, listening and reflection into a direct, immediate experience or aparoksha anubhuti. It is called nischaya. Like I am the body. Is there any doubt? No doubt. We have reached the conviction, I am the body. Vyavaharika language. But only Shastra tells us that you are not the body. So this sadhana, coming back again and again, is called what? Nididhyasanam. And another important in nididhyasanam is what? Aharahar garva parichajyatam. When nididhyasana is done, and then there is another element. The garva, ego has its own many ways. See, next value is what? This is what 18th value. So that is yes, Brahmasmit vibhavyatam, 17th, and not 17th. This is already we have completed 3rd verse, no? So we are completing 3rd verse. So 16, 17, 21st value is Brahmasmit vibhavyatam, arahar garva parichajyatam. And next value is what? Aharahar garva parichajyatam. Again and again renounce pride. Aharaha garvaha parichajyatam. So give up the, what do you call, again and again give up this pride. Renounce pride again and again. Again and again. Again and again. Renounce pride. This is 22nd value. 22nd value is what? And then when we are doing nididhyasana also, so 21st value, Brahmasmit vibhavyata. 22nd value or pointer is what? Again and again renounce the pride. Because the ego has its own subtle means and ways of keeping itself alive. And how ego keeps itself alive, it doesn't want to get destroyed. It's too subtle. All the great masters have warned that ego, when the gross ego is conspicuously felt and seen. And that is easy to handle, perhaps because we know this ego is functioning like that. Garva is there. Very conspicuously seen, Garva. What is garva? So beautifully, Gurudev says, exaggerated sense of self-importance, accompanied always by a demeaning irreverence to all others. So beautiful. One is, I am holier than thou attitude. And all others are insects-like, much, much lower than me. So I am far superior. Others are very, okay, you may be superior. Treat others also equally with you. No, all are lower than me. So I have given myself an exaggerated self-importance is called garva. And ego, it always tells, oh, see, you are great in this, you are great in that, you are great in that. Somehow the ego always wants to keep itself alive, and it provokes us to declare egoistically your own pride with everybody, to everyone. Like, immediately ego says, suppose someone says, okay, morning getting up, before sunrise getting up is always good. And ego, suppose I'm not getting up, and my ego may say that to me, oh, very good. See, your greatness is that you have not got up and never saw sunrise in life. You are able to spend very good sleep. You are able to get. People don't get sleep. Therefore, they get up early. You are very blessed one. You continuously sleep happily for longer a time. You are more healthy. So that is another garva. I have never seen sunrise in my life. You can boost it, the negative quality also. So ego discovers a particular notion again in that and boosts itself. And this is the subtle way it happens. And then too subtle the ego is, like, it always says the humility is such a virtue, you lost it the moment you claim it. The moment I say I'm humble, the humility is lost. So somehow the ego sneaks. Therefore, ahar means what? Again and again, on day-to-day basis, minute to minute, moment to moment, this pride arises in me. Some kind of pride. And moreover, for example, you are very good in one field. So I don't know your field at all. Compared to your field, I am actually nothing. I don't know that field. So then I discover my ego satisfies me, saying that, oh, ask him, does he know this? Which one? That which I know. So, tumko to ye jante ho, you know this. Actually, doesn't know, that person doesn't know that. You know this very well. You are very lucky. Can he do what he can, what you are doing it? So you are also having greatness. You feel proud. Somehow the ego wants to assert. Ego wants to give us an exaggerated self-importance. And this is very dangerous. Very subtle level. So even in Nityadyasana, I am Brahman, or I am that Brahman. Slowly the ego comes up. Oh, I'm able to understand this Shastra Chintan. I'm able to reflect. Like me, oh, nobody is reflecting. No, like me, perhaps no one else is doing Nityasanam. I'm able to convince myself. I got very good clarity in Shastra. I have clearly understood what Upanishadic statements said. Oh, I have read Shankara Bhashya. I can speak on Shankara Bhashya. I am very good in Vyakarana Shastra. I am very good in this. I am very good in that. Somehow that ego within our own field, it tries to exert itself. So therefore, seeker, as we are progressing on the path, the subtle shades of ego, which are not so easy to recognize, must and should be recognized with the increased awareness of the seeker. And what is the grosser side of ego? Normal, Bhagavan Shankaracharya spoke about it. Ma kuru dhana jana yauvana garvam harati nimeshat kala sarvam. So ma kuru dhana jana yauvana garvam. This is normal in worldly part. Very gross pride it is. Dhana garvam. I have so much of wealth, property. Jana, I have so many followers behind me. Yavana Garvam, I am very young, I am very healthy, I don't have cholesterol, I am 62, my cholesterol is very under this one, I am able to do run, I am able to walk, I am able to do yoga. Another ahankara. You may do walking, you may do what you call yoga asanas, all that is fine, that's okay, no problem. But These are the things are taken by ego and it projects as though something you are important, you are special, you have got something unique in life which others have not got, or many others have not got it. So this garvaha, pride. And this, what do you call, how do the garva has to be given up? Only again and again I must know that this ego itself is a stumbling block. Unless the ego is dissolved, all kinds of pride should be dissolved. And this is the culprit. Only when everywhere Brahman alone, Brahma Vastu, Advaita Brahma Vastu, and there is no difference at all. How can this pride can come actually if everything is you? With whom you are claiming that you are somebody superior than others? So what is highest chintan? The me, the one consciousness. That consciousness which is in the star, in the moon, in the sun, in the mountain, in the trees, in the animal, in the human, in the space, in Panchamahabhutas, that I'm using a word in means adhishtanam here. That consciousness which is all pervading is one consciousness. And there is no dvitiya vastu, only the advitiya vastu. Because ego means what? In duality. I am superior. To whom? And when I accept duality alone, this ego can come. When I say that everyone is nothing but all are superimposed in same consciousness. In that consciousness is me, and therefore as that eternal consciousness, I am the substratum of everybody in the universe, the plant, animal and human, the star and the moon and the planets. So actually all these things are yasmin sarvani bhutani atmanyeva anupashyati tatra ko moha kashoka ekatvam anupashyatah. One who sees all beings and the universe, everything in one's own consciousness. Mayeva sakalam jatam, mayi sarvam pratishtitam. Mayeva layam yati, tad brahma advayam asmyaham. Tad brahma advayam asmyaham. So in me alone, all the universes are born. Mayi sarvam pratishtitam. In me alone, everything is established. Mayi sarvam layam yati. Everything is again merged back in me. When there is no two, how can there is something called superior and one is inferior? They're all relatively. They're all projections of mind. They are not real. Like in my own body, everything is important. So I cannot say, though they say sarvendriyanam nayanam pradhanam, that's okay. But anything happened to any other part also, equally we are suffering. You choose, as Gurudev says, you choose any part which is not so important. I'll prick you there, he said, the needle. You choose where I can prick this needle. Where your least eye is present. The eye sense least present. And I think from head to toe, I'm equally present. You know the value of thumb, you know the value of index finger, you know the value of middle finger, you know the ring finger, little finger. Every finger is important. If one finger is out of action, we know how difficult it is to run. So I am alone pervading the whole body. And everything is in me. So with respect to this, different parts are seen because eyes are not the nose, nose is not the ear, ear is not the mouth is not the hand, all different. Yet I cannot say this is superior, that is inferior, because me alone is pervading everywhere. When this sense has come, I don't have any garva. Any part cannot exhibit any superiority or exaggerated self-importance over the other parts of the body. All are important. And me, I am there pervading every part of my body. So thus, when I see everything is one consciousness alone, there is no duality. Duality is only in mithya, and it's not real. So I am alone expressing in one somebody as a brightest being, brightest intelligence, in the brightest person. I am that alone. Bhagavan Shankar Krishna spoke about it in Vibhuti Yoga. Yajjad Vibhuti Mat Sarvam Srimadurjitameva Tattadeva Vagachatvam Mama Tejomsha Sambhava. Where my Vibhuti somewhere conspicuously seen my glories, where there you can see me. It's not that I am not there in other places or things and beings. I am there, but these are the spots where you can see me very clearly. You can use those things as expressions as for meditation. So therefore, friends, this garvam, and what is that garva? And I'm proud of so many things in my life, but after death, maybe you were in your past life, you may be somebody greater person. We don't know which role you played in previous life. What happened to that garva? And this knowledge, this memory, this understanding also become lupta. Only the essence will continue, essence of whatever we have progressed. I was a rich man in the past life, having so many cars and bungalows, and this one I was having that ego, pride, people serving me. And last life I died. This life I am born in this way. When we understand, this is all relative. So what is that we can have pride about? Lastly, one important question. That one question I normally ask people, that what is the percentage of your contribution in your success? You have achieved some success, something great you achieved. Relatively, in this world, we achieved something great. Okay, very good, congratulations. What is your contribution in your own success, percentage of contribution? Somebody says 80, 90, 60, 70, whatever it is. Actually, our contribution in our own success is so negligible, so negligible. It is infinitesimally small because everything else is given to me. Who I thought, who gave you the brain? I went there. Who gave you the legs? I did that. Who gave you the hands? I remembered. Who gave us memory power? Who gave us the physical body? Who gave us the environment to work? Matta Sprutir Jnana Apohanancha, Bhagavan Krishna says. Knowledge and memory and self, everything, self-forgetfulness, everything is born from me, only springs from me alone. So accept our desire. A desire is there. Jiva's desire. But everything for that, to fulfill that, the Jiva's desire, it's the Paramatma, Ishvara doing everything. Therefore, interdependence is not dependent. I'm neither dependent nor independent. I am interdependent. This is called Yajna Bhava. So I am not great in any way. So when we more and more reflect in these dimensions, we will understand this ego is actually false entity. It is only giving me wrong ideas, false alarms, and keeping me always in a deluded condition. Keeping me always in a self-exaggerated, giving myself a self-exaggerated importance to myself. And ego is promoting that notion that something you are special. You are separate from everybody. You are unique. You are this, you are that. When I understand this, we can give up. And this is the major obstacle for Nididhyasana. Oh, I am able to meditate for 1 hour. Oh, I am able to do this. I am able to understand. I am able to hold on to this thought. So ego comes up there. So this is a very beautiful thing. So Brahmasmi vibhavyatam arahar garvah parityajyatam. So thus in this class we saw 2 values, 21st and 22nd, are 2 pointers for sadhakas, seekers. These two, 21 and 22. The last bit of the 3rd sloka is 2 more pointers are given that we will see in the next class. Thank you. Hari Om. Om. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। थैंक यू ऑल। हरि ओम।